They were lost. The trail had long vanished beneath their feet. Lena and Mark had been hiking since late afternoon, but the forest had twisted behind them until everything looked the same. As night fell, the trees grew closer. The air changed, heavier, colder. It wasn't just darkness, it was isolation. No signal, no stars. The forest felt infinite. They wandered blindly, exhaustion setting into their bones. Then, through the branches and fog, they saw it. A cabin. It sat slouched against the earth, almost swallowed by the forest floor. The wood was dark, waterlogged from age. Vines curled across the walls like veins. The windows were black holes. The door was shut but sagged on its frame. No path led to it. No signs of life. It looked like no one had been here in decades, but there was nowhere else to go. Inside, the air was thick and cold. The smell of mildew and something harder to name lingered in the walls. The room was small, just a bed with rotting sheets, a dead fireplace, a crooked wooden chair turned slightly toward the wall. The kind of place that felt like it had been left behind or hidden. They sat in silence, too tired to talk, too uneasy to sleep. Then, thud, a single heavy footstep above them. Then another. The wood of the roof creaked under the weight. Not quickly, slowly. Whatever it was, it moved like it had all the time in the world. Mark looked up, swallowing hard. Lena didn't speak. More footsteps, back and forth, and then bang, 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 bang! Three deafening knocks against the front door. Neither of them moved. The sound echoed long after it ended. No voice followed, no movement outside. Just silence. Time passed, but it felt warped. Eventually, they both lay down on the bed, though neither dared close their eyes for long. Later, in the deepest part of the night, Lena woke. She couldn't move. Her body was frozen, her limbs locked. But her eyes were wide open, and across the room something was standing in the dark. She didn't know how long it had been there. It was tall, motionless, and wrong. Not a man, not a shadow, something unhuman. Its outline blurred in the dark, like the cabin rejected the light around it. It didn't breathe, it didn't blink, it only watched. Mark, she whispered, barely audible. He stirred, sat up, turned, and saw it too. They both froze. The shape didn't vanish. It was closer now, between them and the door. And in that terrible moment, they realized something. The knocks hadn't been a warning. They'd been an invitation, and in their sleep, without meaning to, they had answered. The room grew colder. Something shifted in the dark, a movement not of legs or limbs, but of presence. The space felt distorted, like time and gravity were folding in the wrong direction. Lena stood. Mark followed. They didn't speak. They just ran. Through the door, into the forest,